everyone, it's Nonna Grace, and I'm from Western New York. Today, I cleaned out the little cage for the baby chicks, and they would make a lot of noise when they'd kick the wood chips into their water, so I had to clean that out several times. I also put a heating pad underneath the actual cage because I noticed that the heat lamp isn't providing as much heat as they'd like. It's been really cold around here. Last night it was really cold. I also cover the cage with some towels just to give them a blocked area. I'm sure if they were in a box they might feel a little warmer, but I have them in a cage. This way I can see what they're doing. I also had to clean out their food dish because they kick a lot of wood chips in that also. Jim went down and bought me some chicken baby grow feed.
Chick starter grower.
Yep. Yeah, that. And he bought a 50-pound bag of it because I had him get a small bag, but you know, with 8 baby chicks, they eat a lot, and the other hens will enjoy what they don't eat because it's got higher protein in it. That's something that the chicks need, as they need higher protein. So today I was watching videos also. In fact, I was just watching one, and I said to Jim, we better go do my video, and then I'll come back and finish it later. And it was about how ultra-processed food is slowly killing us. It's about overweight, and it's really interesting because the guy had some tests done, and it showed how much body fat he had, and he had 48, I think it was 48%
Something like that,
body
yeah.
fat. It was almost half of his body was all fat. That would be interesting to find out how much body fat you have, because it showed the fat, it showed the muscle, it showed the skeleton. And it was interesting to see. But what it is they were talking about how people in the 70s and the 80s, well, in the 80s they started to gain weight, but in the 70s you didn't find a fat person. In fact, I remember my sister complaining about, you know, she was a little on the heavy side, but she really wasn't on the heavy side. And she said, when we were looking at pictures, she goes, why did I always think I was fat? She's really very, very thin. She probably weighed maybe a little more than me, but she was so skinny compared to people of today. I also have a video for you. I almost forgot what I was going to say. I have a little video for you. It's of hanging the little sign that I got from Milk-Bone Freestyle. It's going to look cute. It's inside, so it's protected. Let's go to that video and you can see. Today, Milk-Bone Freestyle, your sign's getting hung. And we're putting it on the inside. There's the sign.
Can you hold it for a second?
Oh, sure. We're going to put it on the inside of the coop so that it doesn't get ruined. Hello, ladies. They all think I'm bringing... No, don't come out. Go back in. I got to shut the door. Come on, go back in. Oh. Hi, Mr. Brown. You're so pretty. And Emma? That's Emma. Okay. Oh, it's cold out here. And there's where it's going to be. That's what it's going to look like. Oh, it's all done. It's
all done.
And the other one is there. That's beautiful up there.
Yep.
And you girls, I didn't bring you anything, so sorry. You're here waiting for something. Mr. didn't crow. He's out and about. They're out on my stepping stones making them dirty. There's Mr. and a few of the ladies. There's Silver and the brown one that likes to peck at me when she's broody. You can go ahead. That's okay. Here's what the chicken feet look like in the snow. I think it's pretty nifty. Well, you got to see the baby chicks, or I mean the big chicks. You didn't get to see the baby chicks. I didn't take any picture of them today. They are still very skittish. I've never had chicks that were this skittish before, and they shouldn't be with me, having them in the house with me. The other ones that were in the house were my buffs, which would have been Emma. Over the years, Emma has gotten very friendly, but I think it's because she's older and she realizes I'm not going to hurt her. But these babies, I'm hoping that they calm down as they grow. Maybe with the other hens they might calm down. Mr. crowed only once today on the railing for scratch. In the morning I give them some scratch along with their food, and I give them the black larvae flies from Grub Terra also. I put that in their dish with their food. And today I got, what was it, 8 eggs? 7 eggs?
I brought in 7.
Seven.
And I think you said you got one before.
So 8 eggs today, which is still pretty darn good. They're still giving me quite a few eggs. Now tomorrow, the other half that didn't lay today should lay. And also I watched a video today where Rusty had showed that you can actually buy blue eggs in the store, which at one time you could only buy white eggs and brown eggs. And he found some blue eggs. So if you want blue eggs, they may have them in your store. I don't know. He said they were $6 a dozen, something like that. But I don't know.
He also showed the difference between the standard.
Yeah, the standard egg and the blue egg. The egg yolk was so much oranger in the blue egg than it was in the white white egg. And they're more nutritious. They say the darker the color, the more nutritious the egg is. Well, I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.